Our referee is Peter Jordens, officiated for the Belgian Premier League. Big night for him as well. It's not every day you get the chance to officiate Manchester United.
It's a big moment as well, Steve, for the fans of Royal Antwerp. It is their centenary after all. And I just like the strips they're wearing. It takes me back to my youth, which is a long, long time ago. And it's the old type strip with the lace in it. Looks fantastic. We'll see it in a minute actually when the game starts. It just looks smashing.
It's just taking a while to clear the pitch of the pre-match shenanigans. Both managers, Reggie Van Acker of Antwerp and Alec Ferguson, getting presented with silver salvers. Cristiano Ronaldo looks like he's never been away, which is only good news for Manchester United. And he and Wayne Rooney will support Ruud van Nistelrooy tonight. Remember, Ji-sung Park, Louis Saha and Ryan Giggs all not here. Incidentally, just 5 substitutes for United this evening. Alan Smith is amongst them. And 3 players who all featured at Wrexham last night: Kieran Richardson, Giuseppe Rossi, who scored, and Phil Bardsley, another popular figure, having spent 4 months here on loan at Antwerp with Eddie Johnson, who has, of course, having been at Coventry last season, has joined Crewe for the first 5 months of this campaign. We're finally cleared on the pitch, and it will be Antwerp to get us underway. The final warm-up 90 minutes before it begins for real for Manchester United. What kind of performance can they put in before the serious stuff at Old Trafford in just 6 days' time? This is Mohamed Cissé in the right-back position, one of the few players in the Antwerp team who was here last season. And they suffered the heartache of a equivalent of a playoff final defeat from English football. They got all the way through, and then they fell at the final hurdle as they looked to regain promotion to the top league, which is where they were when the likes of John O'Shea and Luke Chadwick and Danny Higginbottom and Ronnie Woolwood all featured here. And Neil Wood is a player who in his time at United was on loan here. He played for TNS this year in the Champions League qualifier against Liverpool at Anfield. That's looking for Ronaldo. It's found Ronaldo, and that touch was just a little heavy.
Yes, it just bounced a little bit high for him. The touch is not a good one, which is unusual to say about this fella, isn't it? It just hits a wee bit too strong. That was a goal-keeping opportunity, or goal-scoring opportunity.
Fletcher into the feet of Van Nistelrooy. Rooney comfortably away from Van Meegen. And as I say, although Antwerp have been training for 3 weeks, their season is still 3 weeks away. So United, not only obviously superior in talent, but they will be fitter and sharper tonight. That's towards Van Nistelrooy. Chance for an early goal for Ruud van Nistelrooy, and it's wide.
I mean, Ruud's complaining there. He thought he got a little deflection. It was a great opportunity. It's a great ball through. And if it didn't touch him, Steve, he should have scored there. It's a lovely ball through from Paul Scholes. I'm not so sure it did touch him. Maybe the defender put him off, but that was an opportunity so early on in the game.
We do expect goals tonight. Confidence booster before it all begins once again. This is Sam Lavan, another new player, 24-year-old, looking for the Frenchman Federer. And that's run away from him, and that'll be a goal kick to United. Giovanni Federer, 22-year-old, 14 appearances last season for Antwerp. Edwin van der Sar playing his 6th game for United tonight in pre-season, and he's yet to concede a goal as well.
Yeah, we've seen him in training, Steve, and we harp on about it. He could be a big, big player for United this season.
Silvestre. Rooney to Gary Neville. This is promising. 5 in the area here. Van Nistelrooy and Ronaldo were waiting. He was nipped off them by Verbeest. Here goes Van Nistelrooy. Has he won the corner?
He has. That was an important header, Steve, from Verbeest. Gary Neville got in behind and the cross was a good one. Just the pace. The big defender just gets his big long legs back there, Verbeest, and it's corner kick.
Paul Scholes is going to take it. Ferdinand and Keane in there, so too Ronaldo. And that won't count, the whistle had already gone. Ronaldo's asking why.
I think maybe he thinks Rudd was doing a bit of pushing in there. I'm not so sure he was. But the referee's a lot closer than we are. I mean, he did get a free header, we'll see it here. I think it's Rudd that just commits the foul, does he? Yes, he does. Well, he got a free header, Ronaldo.
The whistle had gone before it went in the net, in fairness.
Oh, Scholes. Two tackles, one after another.
Both on Spencer Verbeest.
Well, the first one was sole of the boot, which is usually a free kick in the continent of Europe.
Here's Verbeest again, looking for the long ball forward through the middle.
Yeah, that's a good shot from the goalkeeper, Steve.
That's been a real noticeable factor, hasn't he? He's very, very quickly to the edge of his penalty area, Van der Sar. There's no messing about.
Well, he's a very experienced goalkeeper and he certainly uses it.
No indecision.
No.
Which perhaps at times United suffered from last season in that area.
Well, he's an experienced goalkeeper, as he's been seen it, done everything in the game. But he's a good talker, that's what I like about him.
And he is again right at the edge of his penalty area. Rooney, Gary Neville again outside of him. Measured ball into his path. That's a great ball in from Gary Neville as well. It was in front of Van Nistelrooy and it's off Mohamed Cissé for a United corner.
Oh, I just think Wood got the wrong side there, Steve, of Verbeest. Great ball in from Gary.
Quickly taken. Scholes towards the back post. Fletcher's kept it in and the long arms of Ivan Wilcox in the Antwerp goal got hold of that.
Well, I think you can see, Steve, the game's not gone very long in United. They're that half a yard quicker, maybe a yard quicker than Royal Antwerp.
Federer. Cool play from Scholes. Now O'Shea, as I say, got a big cheer when his name was announced. And, he was telling me Antwerp has a special place in his heart. I remember doing reserve games, Pat, and you were saying the one thing John O'Shea lacks is a bit of aggression. He came on loan here and came back with that aggression.
Yeah, big bonus for players. We've seen it so many times.
He's probably the one over all the years that has benefited the most from Royal Antwerp in terms of getting through to the first team. Here's Furchance, the central midfield player. Interesting ball for Federer. The corner's been given here.
Well, that's a surprise. I don't think would touch it. Comes off Federer, no question about that. But you're away from home, Steve. Doesn't matter whether it's a friendly or not.
So it's an Antwerp corner. Neville headed that away. Now Cissé. That was an effort on goal, I think. Blocked by Roy Keane and then cleared by John O'Shea. And cleared well into the path of Ronaldo. Couldn't keep it in though, Cristiano Ronaldo. The referee has been very efficient early on.
The referee just in a few words with Roy Keane, or vice versa, I'm not sure which.
Deep from Cissé, comfortable for Rio Ferdinand. Verbeest with the ball forward.
Good shot from the goalkeeper.
I think every United fan, from what they've seen, only wishes that Van der Sar arrived in '99. This must be a goal this time from Van Nistelrooy.
Goalies did well, Steve. It's not giving a dead ball kick, surely. That's a tremendous save by the goalkeeper. Oh, he's changed his mind, he's given the corner kick. I'll tell you, it's a great ball again from Paul Scholes. Central defender, Levan's never getting it. Another chance for Ruud to put it away, isn't it? I don't like to see that.
He could have easily scored twice already. In from Ronaldo, will he score here? No. It's another corner.
Body's in there to block it. I think it's Levan here again. It just gets in front of Ruud and it takes a touch off him. But the one thing about Ruud, he's been in there 3 times already.
It's another United corner then, taken by Scholes. Rooney to hit one. A difficult ball to hit. Couldn't quite keep it down. If anyone's capable of hitting that, it's Wayne Rooney.
No, there's no question he hit it well enough, Steve. The direction wasn't good. I mean, not hit them any better than that. But it's just off direction.
On Monday night back in the studio before we went on air, we were watching that second goal again in Saitama. You can watch that over and over again.
Yeah, if that had flown in the net, you could have watched that one over and over again. That was obviously worked out.
Cisse. This is Thompson, another new boy for Antwerp. And Megan, the captain. Experienced play from Gary Neville. Straight away, Edwin van der Sar keen to get on with things. Bowls it into the feet of Keane. Coming from Fletcher didn't work. Well, it is up to United to dictate the tempo and the pace tonight, and they started off in positive fashion. There's another one of those long crossfield balls from Silvestre. Rooney. And that's the throw. That might come to Fletcher. Onside. Cristiano Ronaldo, what's he going to do here? He's trying to lay it on for Van Nistelrooy, who scores this time.
That's unselfish play.
11 and a half minutes gone. United in front already. Couple of chances gone begging for Ruud van Nistelrooy, but that one was the easiest of the lot, and United are in front.
Well, it's very unselfish play, isn't it? You're thinking again, Paul Scholes, the one that puts it through, and you're thinking, well, Cristiano's going to go in well with this. He doesn't. He sees Ruud across from him and just rolls it across the goal. That's clever play, that, Steve. And thank you very much. It's been coming actually since the game started, hasn't it? That could have been the second or third.
He didn't get a goal in the 3 games in Asia. But it's taken him just 11 and a half minutes to score in Belgium. And Dutchmen always enjoy scoring in Belgium, whether it's competitive games or not.
I don't think that'll be his last one of the night.
It is his 6th of the pre-season campaign. Scholes. Kevin Bart to Severus. And back to Bart. But Silvestre has it back for United. It's not often Belgium as a country have the teams that finish 2nd and 3rd in the Premier League and that met in the cup final in their country, because Arsenal played a game in Belgium last night, and you're right, being informed they drew 3 each.
Yep, 3-all.
In their final game before the Community Shield and the start of their season. And United in Belgium tonight. And 1-0 up courtesy of Ruud van Nistelrooy. Sylvester looking for Scholes. And it was a base that came across. He's impressed you in pre-season as well, his sharpness, hasn't he?
Looks sharp tonight again, Steve, but you said it before the game started about what a difference it makes when you're playing in an atmosphere, I mean, weather-wise, that's not stifling with heat. Much colder. United look very, very sharp. Players that will find a little bit of a relief playing in conditions like this.
Scholes. No question that was a free kick.
That's the difference in sharpness, Steve. Just that wee bit sharper, and Jean couldn't compete.
Early ball from Keane. Picks out Fletcher. And cut out by Van Meegen. And Nistelrooy's been penalised.
No, he's won the free kick, Ruud, surely.
And the referee indicated it the other way first of all, and he was very quickly over again on the spot. Taking it very seriously tonight. Scholes to drive one. Deflected and in. United 2 up inside quarter of an hour. It's Paul Scholes' 4th goal of pre-season, and this is auguring very well so far tonight.
Well, we said before the game, Steve, the one thing that will do United the world of good tonight is for him to score a lot of goals. I mean, he hits this well with his left foot. Does the goalie see it? I'm not so sure the goalie saw this till late on. He was going the wrong way, got a touch to it with his foot. They usually fly over the bar there and don't even hit the goalkeeper in the foot. That time it didn't.
Keane. An important evening it is for him. Rosendale and Walsall has been where he got his pre-season action so far, while the first team are away in Asia. That just ran away from Gary Neville. He completed 90 minutes for the first time in Saitama, having not featured in the 2 games in the United Kingdom before United went on tour. Another one who had his pre-season interrupted last season. So many of those players out there: Van Nistelrooy, Scholes, Fletcher, Neville, Rooney and Ferdinand both missed it completely, of course. That's half the team who didn't play in pre-season last year.
Yes, and what a boost it was for Chelsea, the first game of the season, beating United 1-0.
With half the team missing.
Yeah. And they went on and on from there, Chelsea.
The manager, although he's missing a few tonight, has survived major injuries in pre-season. And he'll be pleased with the sharpness being displayed out there at the moment.
I've got to say, Steve, it's a real demoraliser as well for Royal Antwerp. A real demoraliser.
Well, we made the point, didn't we? If this was in the middle of the season, they'd find it difficult with a difference in ability.
Yes,
the fact that United are fitter as well really does make it a bit of a mismatch. Keane didn't get too much on that, and Van der Sar, who we didn't expect to be too busy tonight, produced a really good piece of goalkeeping.
I think Roy's fouled him there and he's got away with it, Steve. I just think Roy's misjudged the bounce here. The bounce has been a bit awkward for him. Look, I think he's fouled him there, but he's got away with it. Good goalkeeping. Well, they want to come into action, Edwin, but he didn't think he'd be doing that so early in the game. Now we were talking about the pitch before the game started, about a bit bobbly and bouncy, and Roy got caught there, but good goalkeeping.
Van Nistelrooy. One back there by Levan, but given straight back to Scholes by Bart. Now Rooney. Cissé's scrambling to get to that, and the Guinea international did.
think they're finding it difficult, Steve, Royal Antwerp, to keep up with United at the moment in time. United's passing so good and sharp that they've been tiring the other team out.
Onside Van Nistelrooy, surely another goal here? No, the long arms of Wilcox did well.
I thought he was going to just blast it there, and it's the only chance he had. I mean, there was no room to go by the player, was there? You think maybe just blast it, hope the pace takes it past him, because there was no angle there to get it past the goalkeeper.
Scholes has found O'Shea. Van Nistelrooy's calling for it early. The marking wasn't great from Antwerp. He used his body there, Van Nistelrooy. It's a goal kick. And if he could bang another couple in, that would be a timely boost ahead of next Tuesday.
Yes, it would.
Could have easily had the match ball already, in fairness, couldn't he?
Very easily, Steve. Could have been 3. Time enough yet.
Well, we've had 20 minutes in the Bozel Stadium in Antwerp. United 2 up. And Nistelrooy and Scholes, familiar names on the goal scoring sheet. Let's hope when it starts for real that we're saying that as well. They have 10 pre-season goals between them, Scholes and Van Nistelrooy. And look at the talent out there tonight without the likes of Giggs, Smith and Sahar on the pitch. If you create the chances, surely they're going to convert more this season.
Yeah.
No question, there's goals in this Manchester United team. Barring that night in Tokyo, they've scored them pretty freely in pre-season.
I don't think there's any argument about that.
We saw Vergans. Cisse, 23-year-old, galloping down that right-hand side. Antwerp desperately trying to put some attacking movement together. Scholes has won it back from the youngster Bart, who's just 18 years of age. And the striker wearing 7. Hasn't played for Antwerp's first team. Big ask for him tonight up there. 20 years younger than his strike partner, who's here playing for his former club as a guest in this match. And he's looking for Kevin Janssen. O'Shea stuck to his task.
Clever play. Clever play by John.
Another ball from Sylvester, but that one was not quite as well measured as the previous two. Just over Rooney's head. For Jans, back out to Cisse, who played just 6 matches for Antwerp in the first team last season. Deep cross, and Gary Neville needed to watch that and head it behind, with Federer behind him.
That was an important touch, that. Very important touch from Gary. This is a half chance. No freedom at all for Federer. Good important touch.
Well, Antwerp have a corner, headed away by Fletcher. Federer. Trying to squeeze that through to Thompson. That is Reggie Van Acker in his second spell in charge of Antwerp. Came back in January, an SOS call, and as I say, got into the playoff final. He was in charge in the top flight for years between 98 and 2001, and new players like John O'Shea and Danny Higginbottom and Luke Chadwick and Ronnie Walworth very well. Ronaldo. Scholes just outnumbered there. And a little bit of a kick on the way through as well. This is Janssen. Leaves it for Federer. And that will be comfortable for Edwin van der Sar. Meat and drink to a man of his experience. Lovely touch from Scholes again. Now Van Nistelrooy. Ronaldo trying to stay on side. Rooney's down the middle as well.
And they just get caught. Not sure what each other were going to do there, Ruud and Ronaldo.
Ronaldo. And Nistelrooy's offside.
Yeah, Thompson and Levan did well there. They just stepped out, Steve, just as the ball was played. And he's got caught offside, Ruud. Typical striker, always looking for that half yard.
Scholes again, looking for that ball over the top. This time he goes short to Fletcher. Keen to Rooney. He's picked out Van Nistelrooy here. Checks he's onside.
As a penalty. Yes, as a penalty. He did catch him. To be fair to Ruud, he was looking for somebody to play it to. Ruud maybe thinks I should pass it after Ronaldo passed it to me. But he does bring him down. It's a great ball. He beats the offside trap. The linesman's right in line with him. You see the goalie coming out. He does catch him, the goalie. Ruud having a little look to see if he can give somebody a tap in.
So Van Nistelrooy, a chance for his second. And United's third already tonight from the penalty spot. He's already got one penalty, of course, in pre-season up in Scotland. A chance then for Van Nistelrooy to make it 3-0. Emphatic as ever. And this is turning into a confident, boosting evening for United.
Yeah, as long as I'm a great believer, Steve, when you take a penalty kick, put a little bit of power behind it. Because if the goalie goes the right way, he'll not get it. If you don't put any power behind it and the goalie does go the right way, he'll catch it. I mean, there's plenty of power in that. The goalie did go the right way, but he had no chance with it. Do Ruud no harm. I think there might be a few more in Ruud yet before the night's over.
It's one thing you said this evening you were looking for was goals from Ruud van Nistelrooy.
Yeah.
Just having not got one on that Asian tour, it was slightly bothering him.
Yeah, of course, it always bothers strikers if they don't score.
They're bothering the Royal Antwerp management team.
No, he'll know the game's been played at a quicker pace, Steve. He'll be thinking to himself, this will do me and our team no harm. It's a sharper game for them. I mean, they didn't come expecting to get anything. So as long as they're not humiliated, I think there's a possibility of that, unfortunately.
And there's big gaps again here. Fletcher over the top, beautifully weighted for Ronaldo. Cissé's got back in front of him. It's still Ronaldo against Cissé. And the goalkeeper made the save, and behind by Verbeest for another United corner.
Well, I'm just thinking to myself, when the ball's played through him, if this ball bounces properly, he's away. It didn't bounce properly for him. Goalie makes a good save here all the same. I mean, he's at the right angle, the goalkeeper. The ball bounced not very well for him and he had to hesitate for a second.
United corner then. Comfortable for Ivan Wilcox, who's the new goalkeeper. It's his debut for Antwerp tonight. 29-year-old Belgian. A pretty busy half hour in his debut as well.
Made a couple of good saves, Steve. I wouldn't say he had much chance for the goals.
Fletcher, who played Ronaldo in moments ago. Scholes has seen a lot of the ball in the opening half an hour.
Another great ball has just hit. Well,
Cedric Thompson happy to keep that in and prevent the throw-in. United have it back again. It's incessant pressure. Antwerp just can't get out. As I said, very difficult if their fitness was the same as United's, because the difference in class and ability, and even harder when you're behind in fitness in Manchester United. It's a corner to United. And he was telling me his fitness is as good as any pre-season he's ever had. He's missed the last two. Fitter and stronger Wayne Rooney. What a frightening thought.
yeah.
Fletcher's corner. Cissé's header away for Antwerp.
There's a few tasty little tackles tonight, Paul Scholes, I'll tell you that. That's another one. And I'll tell you, Cissé wasn't impressed by it either.
Cissé's now getting a word in his ear from the referee, Peter Jordens.
Just a little bit of a late challenge, Paul, and that was the reason why Cissé didn't like it.
Verjans. And Megan putting Van der Sar under pressure. Rooney, Ronaldo wanted it put through. Here is Ronaldo.
Oh,
what a finish that is from Cristiano Ronaldo. Onto that left foot of his. No chance for the Antwerp goalkeeper Ivan Wilcox. And it's 4-0 just after the half an hour mark.
Well, it's the ball from Rooney, Steve, that does all the damage. He just picks it out, plays the wrong side of Verbeest. And the power at the end of it, dear me. Gives the goalkeeper no chance. Great strike, great power. No chance for the goalkeeper.
Well, we expected goals. We've had 4 of them now in just over half an hour's football.
I can say with all confidence, Steve, I don't think we've seen the end of the goals.
It's not always easy against a team you're clearly better than and fitter than, and it's not an easy surface out there as well, but United have got it down and they've passed it with some sharpness, haven't
they? Yes,
they?
they have. They've passed it exceptionally well. And as I said, Steve, from the start of the game, they've not been able to contend with United at all, have they? And it's hard work for the Antwerp players. Even harder work now, 4-0 down.
Fletcher's looking for Van Nistelrooy, and not for the first time Spencer Verbeest puts it behind for a corner.
Yeah, but a clever little linking between Keane and Wayne Rooney there. Beautiful little chip from Wayne Rooney to Roy Keane.
Fletcher takes this corner then. Goalkeeper's come a long way, got nowhere near it. And he's fortunate that Cissé was behind him. Fletcher striding forward. Now Federer. Good play by Rooney. Tracked him all the way. Oh, a nice touch from Gary Neville. Just too quick for Antwerp, all over.
All over the pitch.
You don't have time on the ball when you're playing Manchester United like that. Very young team as well, Royal Antwerp, and very inexperienced too. They'll be learning valuable lessons out there this evening. Rooney.
Tried to place it, didn't he? He's trying to place it. And there's not enough power on it. He just tries to angle it past the goalkeeper.
Nice touch from Van Nistelrooy. Now can Wayne Rooney get in on the act as well? Oh, Antwerp have survived.
You know what he done there, Wayne Rooney? Tried to pass it. Why didn't he hit it? He's trying to pass it to Ronaldo. Watch this, Steve. He tries to dink it over the goalkeeper towards Ronaldo. He knows Ronaldo's there. Takes a deflection off the big centre-half for base, and that takes the pace off it. He should have blasted it.
Keane, he's picked out Rooney. 4 blue shirts waiting for the cross. He gets another corner off Kevin Bart. Headed away again by Cisse. Rooney blasts it. Can get the touch that he was looking for. Now Keane. Ferdinand. Back to Keane. And he was under pressure when he hit it.
Yes, Verjan just got in his road. Didn't give him time on it. This is how one-sided it is when the centre-half's up there. Verjan just gets his toe to it. He's over the bar.
But as I say, Pat, credit to United, because when you're playing a team like this, it's very easy to slow it down and go through the paces. But
when you get
they've kept the tempo going, haven't they?
When you get 2 or 3 up, Steve, you want to just relax and play it nice. But then again, they're all thinking. There's 1 or 2 players that are not playing tonight that might be after my place, which is a good thing.
Ronaldo. Fletcher. He was fouled from behind by Levan, the central defender there.
Yeah, I don't think there's any question about that. I just think the lad get tired, Steve. When you're out there and you're chasing and players are passing the ball as well as United are, by God, you don't have to lose your one quickly.
O'Shea's had it.
And the bad news for you is as well, the way the game's going, you'll be making about 8 or 9 changes the second half.
Yes,
so
Antwerp
get your pen ready.
Have 11 substitutes available, including 2 trialists from Romania, who only flew in late last night and only met the Antwerp squad an hour before kick-off. So I think we can expect to see those 2 at some stage.
Well, I think 1 or 2 of the lads out there playing for Antwerp, Steve, that'll be very, very tired.
United, on the other hand, keen to give as many players 90 minutes tonight, keep the nucleus of the team together. There are only 4 outfield substitutes available this evening, 3 of which played a part at Wrexham last night. Bardsley, Rossi, who scored, and Richardson, who incidentally we can now confirm is definitely staying a Manchester United player. Any thoughts of returning, unfortunately for Brian Robson, to the Hawthorns have gone. Decision made.
I don't think there was any question about that from the off. And poor Brian, desperate to get him, but after his performance for England as well, I'm sure he was staying. And the way the managers use Kieran Richardson, from what we've seen, does he fancy him as a fullback? He's got all the qualities to be one.
Would have been a romantic tale of the evening. That's Francis Severet, the 37-year-old, back in an Antwerp shirt for just one guest appearance tonight.
Yeah, he's coming. I don't think Rio's knows that he's there. I think he's in behind Rio, but not a strong enough header.
12 years ago, Cup Winners' Cup final at Wembley, scored the goal for Antwerp as they lost 3-1 to Sven-Göran Eriksson's Parma. And there's a huge picture in the main lounge here at the stadium of Severet's goal that night. And would you believe he's the only Belgian player ever to score a goal at Wembley? And he is a fully fledged legend in these parts. Offside against Ronaldo.
I'm surprised at Wayne Rooney. And more than anyone, Steve, I'd have thought he'd have saw him offside. There's no question about the offside decision.
Offside flag is down here. Good covering by Ferdinand as Van Meegen went through.
Rio's pace saved the day. And it's a good ball through, but it's Rio's pace here. And his big long legs.
Van der Sar made the early decision. What a good decision it was too.
Great when you've got height as well, Steve.
Oh, he throws the ball out as Schmeichel lighted, isn't it?
Yeah.
It's always been the Manchester United way. Foul on Ronaldo. He'll be very satisfied with the sharpness of his team tonight. Final outing. Therefore, having to qualify for the Champions League again. The fourth time since 1999. Romania, Hungary and Poland have been the previous destinations. It could be Hungary again. 3-0 up, of course, Debrecen from the first leg. Hajduk split with Croatia, the other possibility. Any goals that go in there, we will keep you up to date with, incidentally, this evening. Kicked off 15 minutes later than this match, so they've been playing almost half an hour. Scholes to Ronaldo. You could see what he was trying to do.
I think the surface defeated him as well, Steve.
It's a very difficult thing to do at pace as well, isn't it?
No, it's not a problem for him, is it? That would have been fantastic if that had come off. Not afraid to try anything, is he?
And Scholes and Fletcher worked hard there to win the ball back. Just a little late from Rooney on Van Meegen.
Just a word from the referee. Don't do it again. He likes to run this fellow with the ball, Steve Cisse.
He certainly does. So 2 years at the club. He only played 6 matches last season. Perhaps he's keen to grab his opportunity in Antwerp's first team. Ronaldo penalised there.
I think the lad's just delighted to lie down for a second.
Challenged by Keenan Bart.
Yeah, an important touch as well. Bart just drawing back his foot for a shot.
Scholes to Van Nistelrooy and now to Ronaldo. And it was a desperate tackle from Verbeest.
Oh, that's a good challenge, that referee.
He's given a free kick.
Oh, don't tell me Ronaldo's hurt.
He certainly felt that challenge on his right ankle, Cristiano Ronaldo. The Antwerp players are furious at the referee. Antwerp's waiting, Ronaldo rather is waiting for Rob Swire to come on and assist him.
He plays the ball, Steve, there's no question about that, Verbeest. Gets a bit of it anyway, but the tackle's harsh, a hard tackle. He felt that, Cristiano. Let's hope he's all right. That's the important thing. Let's hope he gets up. Wait till I blow my whistle, the referee tells Ruud. Come on, Cristiano, get up, son.
The goalkeeper is worrying about the wall. United's bench is worrying about Ronaldo, who's still on the ground. Back to his feet. Have another look at him at the half-time interval. If there's any doubt, he won't be coming back out. Van Nistelrooy with a free kick. Hat-trick for Ruud van Nistelrooy for the second time in this pre-season campaign. He adds a free kick to his penalty, and United, on the stroke of half-time, lead 5-0.
This takes a wicked deflection, Steve. I'm not sure off which player, but it takes a wicked deflection and leaves the goalkeeper in no man's land. Yeah, there's no question that come off number 7, Bart. Let's hope he's all right, our number 7. That's the most important thing. Let's hope he comes out for the second half.
Goal scorers love to score. He's all smiles again.
Yeah, a little bit of fortune there, but it doesn't matter. He's aimed it at the goal and it's gone in.
Well, United haven't been given the biggest test so far tonight, but the one thing is they've dictated the tempo. They've done all that could be asked of them, and Ruud van Nistelrooy has had a first half hat-trick, a free kick, a penalty and a goal inside 11 minutes, added to strikes from Paul Scholes and Cristiano Ronaldo. He's pleased. I'm sure Alex Ferguson will be pleased as well with the sharpness of his team. At half-time in the Basel Stadium, they lead Royal Antwerp by 5-0. Welcome back. And there are no changes from United at half-time. And the good news is that Cristiano Ronaldo has come out for the second half, so he's okay. It is United who get the second half underway. 2 changes for Antwerp, those 2 Romanian trialists I was telling you about. And we've only just flown into the country. Remember, Antwerp released 20 players. They might need all 20 players back to play the 11 of United to trouble them. But the 2 Romanian trialists are on in this second half. And it's great news to see Cristiano Ronaldo still on.
I think that's a relief, Steve. We heard whispers that he might not be coming on, but I'm delighted to see he's there.
Is Cisse? He saw plenty of the ball in more ways than one in the first half. The offside flag is up against Severe. See if United can pick up the pace in this second period. Here is Ronaldo, a goal scorer, of course, along with Scholes and that Van Nistelrooy hat-trick. 17 there, one of the 2 centre-halves. Dragos is one of the 2 Romanian trialists who's on. That's a United throw. Couldn't keep that in the 18-year-old Kevin Bart.
Nearly got a kick in the face as well for his pains, didn't he?
Oh, clever again from Scholes. Here goes Ronaldo, side down there. He got back up in fairness to Ronaldo, but the referee had blown.
I think it's a good job that Thompson fouls him here, Steve, because if he doesn't, he's away. There's nobody between him and the goal.
Fletcher is going to take this free kick. Keane and Ferdinand and O'Shea have all made their way in. It's short instead to Scholes, though. 10 players back for Antwerp. Frank has gone up very late again. Ferdinand it was in the left wing position.
Well, he wasn't offside at all, Steve. I think it was Ruud coming back that was offside, not interfering with play, and that's the crazy thing we find out about offside decisions. We had that problem in Japan. We're not going to have it here, are we?
Severe won that header. And Nistelrooy jumping with Dragos. Scholes with the foul on Severe. He's actually playing for another club back just for that guest appearance, Severe, but he's playing, as you watch him fouled here by Scholes, against Antwerp in another pre-season friendly next week. And for them 1 week, and then against them for his proper club, Capello, next week. Cisse takes the free kick, easily dealt with by United. Now Rooney in full flow. Wants it back from Ronaldo. He's got it back from Ronaldo, and he's going to go for goal as well. Sweeping move from one end of the pitch to the other.
Yeah, plenty of power in the shot, but can't keep it down. A little touch from Ronaldo, sizes up the chance, and over the bar. Yeah, nice little ball, and takes his time, but can't keep it down, so it doesn't really trouble the goalkeeper, does it?
Ferdinand met that. Away by Levant. Now Fletcher, 30 appearances last season, having missed pre-season and of course that chunk in the middle as well.
See, this is a situation, Steve, in a game you're 5-0 up at half-time. You don't want the game to go dead for you. You want to keep it alive by keep pushing and pushing and pushing to make it an interesting spectacle for, well, particularly United.
Kevin Janssen, 21-year-old. Played by Gary Neville, and a slip by Ferdinand, and he's given a penalty to the referee.
That is never a penalty kick, that. You've been very, very generous, referee. Where Ferdinand clearly played the ball, and Verjan goes down. He clearly plays the ball here, Wood. No question about that. Now, how is that a penalty?
Well, it was Gunter Verjan, so he went down very quickly. Well, Mr. Jordans was being kind there. Maybe he's given the romantic moment to Francis Severe, the goal scorer in the 93 Cup Winners' Cup final at Wembley. A 37-year-old making a guest appearance back at Antwerp tonight against Manchester United. He now has an opportunity, unjustly, to score against them and to be the first person to beat Edwin van der Sar in a Manchester United shirt in this pre-season campaign. Be a big moment for him, and he's done it. The home fans pleased with that. It wasn't a penalty in the first place, but their 37-year-old hero, back for one game, has a goal from the penalty spot.
Well, great for the home support, Steve. I think the referee realised that. Great moment for him as well. You can see by the smile on his face. Sends the goalkeeper the wrong way. No chance.
The only Belgian player ever to score at Wembley has become the first player to score against Edwin van der Sar for Manchester United.
Maybe that might not do United any harm, Steve. They might get a little bit angry through that. Very harsh decision.
Rooney caught Thompson a little late there, and he's gone down in a heap.
He's made the best of it, Steve. Look at that. A minute ago he's riding on the ground. Look at him now. Just catches him his right foot, but nothing in that.
Here's Janssen. Went for goal.
Goal for a second. He's having a little bit of a lift, but that didn't trouble the goalkeeper. Yeah, he's only got one thing in his mind, hasn't he, Janssen? He's going to hit this. And I can see by the goalkeeper's reaction, he knew it was going over the bar.
Well, it certainly lifted the whole stadium, that goal. It visibly lifted the Antwerp players. That's Bart. And that's now a United threat. Ronaldo. The only way to stop him is foul in that situation, particularly for Antwerp tonight.
That's exactly what Levan done. He's got the other side of him. If you'd have been playing a league match in England, son, you'd get booked for that. But you get away with it because it's a friendly. And the big thing about it, if it was a booking situation, Steve, means he wouldn't do it again. But in friendlies you can't.
O'Shea in the left-back position in which they finished the season in the cup final. Ronaldo loses possession. Indeed, there are 9 players in this team tonight who started the cup final against Arsenal. There's only Gary Neville for West Brown, who of course was injured for the cup final, was on the bench, and the change of goalkeeper. Otherwise, it is the same team, and Rooney's playing that like it was the cup final.
Yeah. Look at that. That's a severe challenge. I mean, it is a friendly match after all, and you're worried about Wayne Rooney getting injured more than anything else, but that doesn't seem to matter to him. No, he won the ball fairly. He won the ball, no question about that.
Cisse to take the free kick for Royal Antwerp. Headed away by Mikael Silvestre. And it's the most possession Antwerp have had in the entire game. Thompson in the left back. Flag is up late, and it was a correct flag against Kevin Bart. Sylvester looking for Ronaldo. Cedric Thompson had to watch that very closely indeed. Back to his goalkeeper, Ivan Wilcox. Bart's ball to Janssen. And O'Shea committed the foul.
To be fair, Steve, you look at it there, and Janssen had lost control of the ball. Watch, he loses control here. He's lost control of the ball there. He throws himself down looking for a foul and then protests the referee. You'd lost control of it, son. You didn't have it in the first place.
Well, Cissé's been behind most of the set pieces so far.
Oh, he's desperate to hit this one, isn't he?
Every United player is back. Mohamed Cissé doesn't trouble Van der Sar.
A long way out. It's not a bad effort all the same. And no trouble at the goalkeeper.
Fletcher's chasing that. Goalkeeper didn't get hold of it, but the referee has blown up.
The goalkeeper's gone down, Steve, because he's made a mess of it. That's why the reason the goalkeeper's rolling about. He knows he's made a mess of it. I mean, the ball bounces awkward and it gives Darren a chance, but the goalie makes a total mess of it. Yeah, I'll roll about and I'll get a free kick.
Former Mechelen player in the top flight in Belgium. He's arrived to be the new Antwerp #1. And that was a bit of a mismatch. Little Kevin Bart and Rio Ferdinand. Keane. How have you found his fitness?
Been not a problem for him, has it? I mean, the first half display by United was quick and sharp from everybody.
Fletcher's ball in, there's no one at the back post.
Well, there's only one player in the box, Steve, so very difficult to pick out one player.
He will have known it was going to be difficult, but he'll be pleased with the response from his players. Reggie Van Acker.
Well, the goal's given him a little bit of a lift and they've been more than...
Scholes was caught there by Verjean.
Yeah, he was caught by his elbow. Yeah, Roy Keane's demonstrating that it was his elbow.
And now he's demonstrating at the player. Let's have a look at this.
Yeah, there's clobbering, no question about that. And Paul doesn't stay down for no reason, does he? He might have a bloody nose or a bloody lip. Oh, he's all right.
It's clearly upset Roy Keane, that. And there's a few verbals going on out there as well. Was there any intent here?
Yes. Yes, you've seen it there with the elbow. Yeah.
He could have pulled away, couldn't they?
Could have pulled away, yes. It's a friendly match. Roy not happy with him.
Former Belgian international Gunter Verjean won 4 caps 8 or 9 years ago now. And this through looking for Rooney. Brought it down beautifully. Still Rooney. Wonderful piece of skill, and Darren Fletcher has rounded it off with his first goal of pre-season. But that was all about Wayne Rooney as United score their 6th.
Fantastic play by Wayne Rooney. And the thing about it, Steve, to have that confidence, and I think every player should do it in the box. Defenders can't touch you. If they do, it's a penalty kick. It's a lovely ball from that creates it. This is great skill. Do I tackle him or do I not tackle him? No, I'm not tackling you. Thank you very much, says Darren Fletcher. It's a great bit of skill by Rooney all the same. I love to see people take the players on inside the box, Steve, because you can't touch them. Great bit of skill.
Sylvester got a knock there with a challenge with Kevin Bart. He's carried on because Antwerp are still on the attack. Severe lost his footing. Commanding again from Ferdinand. There goes Ronaldo again. Oh, he's beating them for fun here. Is there an end product? Van Nistelrooy jumping. It'll come to Scholes. And he was trying to lay it back for Roy Keane. And he played it into the path of Van Meegem, the Antwerp captain, instead.
He likes to run with it, Cisse, doesn't he? Didn't get a lot of support there.
Here's Fletcher scoring United's 6th tonight. Here's the man who has 3. Hat-trick at Peterborough, now against Antwerp too. Van Meegem in his 2nd season with Antwerp. Signed from Roda in the Dutch league. Cisse again, it seems that he's seen more of the ball than any other Antwerp player. O'Shea didn't make that, Severo going through, and in the end Van der Sar gets hold of it.
They just misjudged it, John.
Rooney. And now we're about to see, as we watch a replay of this, John O'Shea.
Yeah, she just missed it, John. Misjudges it. I think the goalkeeper does well, Steve. Brave goalkeeping.
Severe, who has the goal on his emotional return to Antwerp. A huge legend at this club. It's been a nice 64 minutes for him. And here we have a strange situation. A Manchester United player on loan at Royal Antwerp, having just played for United in Asia, now playing against them.
Is he going to kick Endy or is Endy going to kick him?
Now playing against the players that he's been training with for the last 2 weeks.
Yeah, it must be strange for him.
Dong, fresh from his goal in Hong Kong, is on.
Yeah, but once you're on the football field, Steve, and you're playing in the opposite team, the other 11 are your enemies. That's a good ball. That is a good ball from Cisse.
Ferdinand had read it, but he hasn't got the ball. This is Kevin Janssen. Now Bart. Back to Janssen. Away by Sylvester.
See there again, Steve, Bart was inside the box. Do you tackle him? You don't take the chance because of the penalty they got earlier on.
Alan Smith's going to come on very shortly as well. It's not going to be for Roy Keane though, it's going to be for Darren Fletcher.
Well, he's doing this, Steve, to see how it works. I think the manager's got a reason for doing that.
Alan Smith, who's been playing in midfield, of course, for the complete pre-season, is now in midfield with Roy Keane instead of in place of Roy Keane.
Well, the manager's just probably having a look at that midfield three now.
If anything, it might suit him more because he'd just like to get forward, Alan Smith. We know that. More licence to do that in Fletcher's position than Keane's holding role. And that was Scholes with Verjans again, the player who did catch him. This is Dragos, one of the two Romanians on the pitch. That's the other one, Migo. Oh dear.
Well done, Migo. It's the number of times we see people, Steve, go down. I mean, there's nothing. He wants to go up and take the free quickly. Don't see many players abroad doing that.
You just think as well, Antwerp in the second half have come together. Maybe they're a little bit in awe as well in the first half, as well as not as fit and talented. Rooney's looking for the free kick there.
I don't think the big fella Levan could get out the road there, and neither could Wayne Rooney. He's trying to sneak it through to Wood.
Certainly been a little bit more physical in the second half. The boys from Manchester enjoying themselves.
Well, to be fair, Steve, I think the team from Antwerp have done better in the second half. Much better.
Not done better stopping this man though. He's off again. And they've had to foul him again.
Well, he's going to get a lot of fouls in his football career, Steve, because that's the only way you're going to stop him at times is by fouling him. He's so quick and so clever with the ball at his feet. Fouling him's the only way you can do it.
There's Dong. No foul. Referee says play on. Still in play here. Gary Neville's cross. Well, it was a good cross as well, and almost forced Levan into an own goal.
I know, Steve, the cross comes in and they're only Ruud in the box.
As you can see, Cristiano Ronaldo has come off after that latest tackle. And he's going to get some ice on that injured ankle of his.
Well, he was running well enough, that's the good thing.
And he's currently going to be replaced by Giuseppe Rossi. And Kieran Richardson is also on in that left-back position in place of John O'Shea. Rossi, who scored last night at Wrexham in the 3-1 victory there. To add to his goals, Peterborough and Hong Kong. Scholes with the corner, Keane with the touch. So 3 substitutes used now for United. And there's Kieran Richardson's first touch.
Good challenge, Steve. That's good play as well by young Mr. Dong.
They've certainly looked less in awe, Antwerp, in the second half. They've said, I'm sure at half-time, come on, they're human beings, let's have a go. Let's at least fight.
They've done much better. But then again, as I said, Steve, before the second half, just as it started, you're 5-0 up. Sometimes you take your foot off the pedal.
Nistelrooy foul. So Kieran Richardson is definitely staying a Manchester United player. He will be fighting for his place. Very much part of United's first team squad this season. And as Paddy says, who knows, it could well be in this position.
I would imagine Kieran's delighted to think that he's staying here with a possibility of, well, he's a wide left player, Stephen. You don't get many wide left players, do you? England have been screaming for one for ages. I know they've got Ashley Cole, but they've got nobody else.
Richardson in again, ahead of Janssen. Rooney. Now Keane. Tackled unfairly by Cisse. Didn't like that, Roy Keane.
No, there was no ceremony about that, was there? Sometimes in friendly matches, Steve, as I said earlier on, players get booked for things like this. And it gives them licence to do it again. Whereas if you do it the first time, you don't get away with it the second time.
And that's a free kick in a similar position from which Van Nistelrooy scored his deflected free kick. He's had one go. Rooney and Scholes are behind this too.
I think Rooney would rather Rio might try it again because he thinks I've done it once, can I do it twice?
It is Van Nistelrooy again. He very nearly scored again.
Magnificent save. That is a magnificent save. No wonder the defenders give him a burst of applause or shake his hand. That is a magnificent save, Steve. Shows you the power of that right hand of the goalkeeper, Willox.
Here comes the corner, looking for Ferdinand, almost dropped to Smith, headed away by Cisse. Here's Scholes. There's going to be some substitutions. Phil Bardsley is going to play the last 15 minutes for Gary Neville. One of the more recent benefits of a loan spell here, Phil Bardsley was a regular player. And he played an hour last night at Wrexham. The 20-year-old is on back in familiar surroundings. And there's going to be a couple of changes too for the last quarter of an hour for Royal Antwerp as well. Off goes Thompson, and on comes Jen Govaerts, who's a 20-year-old defender in his position. And Chris de Bitter, wearing 20, a striker, is the other player to have come on, replacing Kevin Bart. Here's Janssen up against Richardson.
An important part of a defender's game, Steve, particularly full-back if you've got pace. He's got it in abundance, Kieran Richardson.
Antwerp free kick. Now Keane. Richardson galloping down that left-hand side again. Van Nistelrooy. United going inside to his 7th goal. Rooney, he was onside there.
He just recognised the great ball from Ruud. Took the pace out of it. Wayne Rooney, but couldn't control it enough. Well, he's tried a little chip. Cisse didn't come off.
Really ambitious. Now then, the other game which we're interested in tonight is happening in Split in Croatia. Hajduk Split 3-0 down from the first leg, are 3-0 down in the second leg. So undoubtedly it will be the Hungarian champions Debrecen who will be visiting Old Trafford on Tuesday as the season starts for that Champions League qualifier first leg. And then of course United will be going to Budapest 2 weeks later in the same stadium where they played Zalaegerszeg, the national stadium in Budapest, because Debrecen are 200 kilometres away from that city, but their stadium only holds 8,000. So the Hungarian champions coming to Old Trafford on Tuesday night for that qualifier.
I thought you were saying 3-0 there. It was going to be 3-0 for Hajduk Split. 2 great results for them, Steve. You say about scoring goals giving you confidence. Well, they've scored 6 in a European Cup match or a qualifier. Not bad going, that.
Here's Rooney. And Rossi. Well, a chance for you to win as usual. You can register your vote now for the man of the match tonight. Usual number. There it is. You can text your vote as well. And up for grabs is a signed United home shirt by Gary Neville. Usual number or the text on 86025.
Hey, just that bit of play there, Dong showed a great deal of pace to run away from Mikel Silvestre. You must have pace to do that.
Scholes a little late on De Bitter.
I would say Paul Scholes has a few uncharitable tackles tonight. Is that the way you'd put it? No, I think he just stands them here as well. No, he doesn't now. Uncharitable.
Not that you ever did anything like that, of course, in your career.
Heel around the head.
Cisse again, and Scholes was certain to block that.
Well, he wasn't 10 yards from it, was he?
So 10 minutes to go, 10 minutes of non-competitive football, and then it all starts in anger once again this coming Tuesday, and we now know that it will be the Hungarian champions Debrecen, the opponents, to qualify for the Champions League. And it's been very comfortable. Most of the work done tonight in the first half. Do they look ready?
Yes. Looking very sharp, Steve. Asking a lot from young Phil Bardsley there, wasn't it, Paul Scholes?
Big plus tonight as well, Roy Keane.
Yes. Big plus they're all fit, Steve, that's the important thing. I mean, we were worried a little bit about Cristiano Ronaldo, but he's all right.
Keane's header drops to Van Nistelrooy. Trying to feed it through to Giuseppe Rossi. Here's Dong. There's two in the box here for Antwerp. It wasn't a bad ball in either.
That was an exceptionally good ball, and fortunately there was nobody in the end of it.
Right, challenge on Rossi there. Another substitution late on, all getting the chance to play against Manchester United. That's Olivier Classon, who's just 17 years of age, and a striker. For a very young squad for their forthcoming season. He's going to come on for Kevin Janssen. And he's going to do that exactly now for the last 7.5 moments. Big moment at 17.
Yeah, well, let's see what he's made of.
Bij Antwerp wordt de nummer 11 Kevin Janssen vervangen door de nummer 19 Olivier Klaassen.
Smith with the ball forward. It's Giuseppe Rossi. And he couldn't get round Dragos, the Romanian. Cisse will sleep tonight. He's been up and down that right side for Antwerp tonight. And that's a tremendous challenge back by Kieran Richardson.
Yeah, great pace again, Steve. Big asset for the defender.
Scholes works it to Rooney. Bartlett.
Good bit of skill by Rossi again, but
here's Rooney trying to bulldoze his way through. 4 red shirts, it might still come to Scholes. Lifts it up to Van Nistelrooy. They've got a knock there, Wayne Rooney, as well.
and he's looking rather badly as well. Looking rather badly, Wayne Rooney. He just gets a whack. There's 3 players round him. He's always going to get a belt here from somebody. Let's hope it's not too bad.
He's coming across the side of the field, Rooney. And that doesn't look good. He's certainly feeling it.
I think he's going to come off, Steve. Yeah, he's hurting. You can see that. He's hurting.
Well, there's only 4 minutes left. Let's get him off. If there's any doubt, it's just not worth it.
Well, the good thing is if he stays on, he's all right.
He's waved away Rob Swire out of your picture anyway. The United physio. They don't use physios unless you absolutely have to, from where Wayne Rooney comes from.
Well, he's going to get the ball now, so let's see how he is.
Didn't look great, did he? And he winced as he received it.
He's coming off.
Just do the sensible thing, Wayne. Off you go. Don't take any risks.
Yeah, but it's not a nice thing to see, Steve.
Here's Dong trying to score against United. Look at that burst of pace.
Strength as well. Strength as well, and he's won a corner. Alan Smith doing a little bit of pulling, but the strength of Dong and the pace gets himself a corner kick.
Ferdinand got a touch to that, and then Rossi a touch to the shot. There's been a few bumps and bruises in the second half,
Well,
but that is a worrying sight.
Yes, it
It's
is.
the right ankle of Wayne Rooney.
There's going to be a nice block going on there.
You can see his concern there. He's trying to weight bear straight away. He knows if he can do that without too much pain, it's not too serious. I can tell you exactly what's going on down there. The physiotherapist is putting a piece of equipment on that stops the swelling straight away.
I didn't know you could do that. Have you had the experience?
I have this
Yes.
summer, yes, on my knee, and it will stop any swelling straight away with Wayne Rooney there, and therefore if there is any damage, it'll limit it. But let's hope there isn't to that right ankle.
Very important there isn't.
For the final few minutes now. Well, there's been another goal in Split, just to confirm that it will definitely be Debrecen, the Hungarian League champions at Old Trafford on Tuesday night. They've scored again. They need 4-0 tonight in Croatia, following on from that 3-0 victory in Hungary, 7-0 on aggregate. I have to say, that is a pretty impressive scoreline to qualify with.
That's a great result, save away from home. Never mind the result at home. To win 4-0 away from home in Europe today is a difficult feat.
So the last minute of pre-season before United meet Debrecen of Hungary in 6 days' time. And they're going into it with 6 goals. Here's Rossi. Richardson taking on Cisse and beating him as well. Oh, that was an inviting ball too.
Yeah, we know he can do that. It seems to me, Steve, when he plays at left back, he always seems to be more closer to the left wing when he goes down the line.
Pre-season is over. They finished it with a 6-1 victory here in Belgium against Royal Antwerp. That's 7 games under their belt. Just 4 goals conceded and 6 victories. Those statistics matter not. What matters now is Tuesday night at Old Trafford, the Champions League qualifier, and United will go into that with full of confidence, including a Ruud van Nistelrooy hat-trick as they beat Royal Antwerp here in Belgium by 6-1.
Reggie, how was that? A comprehensive scoreline, but I suppose it was about the experience, wasn't it?
Yeah, of course, I think the guys they saw the game, they feel the game. Maybe the first half they have too much respect for them, but second half was okay. I think also the fans were happy, everybody was happy. I think it's a nice day for Antwerp.
Not a bad warm-up, I suppose, for Manchester United ahead of that Champions League game.
Yeah, but I think they were a little bit tired with the trip they made, and they make a good game, an easy game. But it's normal. I think they don't play on the rhythm of the championship like that. So it was also possible to make a good game for us.
Hat-trick for the Dutchman Ruud van Nistelrooy. I know you're familiar with Dutch football, and it just shows the quality of him.
But I think everybody knows Ruud. He's so dangerous in the box. So. And also, yeah, I think the penalty was a little bit okay, but you know, his quality are unbelievable. I think in the box he's the best in the world.
From a neutral perspective, how do you see Manchester United shaping up ahead of the new season? Still see a very good top quality side there? Yeah,
of course. When you see the midfield with Keane, with Scholes, with Ronaldo, they are so good. Also in the front, when you can play with Van Nistelrooy, Rooney. And I was very satisfied with John on the left side. Yeah, I think he make a very big progression.
Of course, John O'Shea, a player who developed under you here at Royal Antwerp. Hopeful, having spoken to the manager and had a little bit of a connection this time around, that maybe things can get going again with bringing some English players over here.
I think Paul Bistio, he talked with Sir Alex, and I think in the future we're gonna make again positive deal. I think. It's possible that maybe 2-3 guys are coming. Most we ask in the offensive side because we are not so strong there, and I hope it's coming as soon as possible.
It's an experience that they can really benefit from. You've brought the likes from years ago, from Danny Higginbottom, Ronnie Warwick, up to John O'Shea. You've brought plenty of them through and seen how good an experience it is for them. Yeah,
I think so. When I saw the young guys when they are coming here, like Danny, like Luke Chadwick, like Ronnie, like John, I think they make a very good progression, and it's for the young guys. It's very good and experience when they come in Belgium, away from mommy and daddy, and then they have to go back. I think then they are coming back like men.
Big day for Royal Antwerp today, 125 years. Positive about the future partnership with Manchester United?
Yes, of course. I think for our club is unbelievable that we can make this agreement with United. I hope we can work it out in the future, and then we can make it again better and better and better.
Hopefully get promoted and back into that top flight, which is a little bit crucial, isn't it, really?
Yeah, of course. I think in Belgium it's not possible to stay longer than 2 years when you're a professional team, longer than 2 years in the second league. So we have to go as fast as we can go up.
Good to ask you, Dong Fang Zhu came on as a sub, good experience at Manchester United, high hopes over the next 18 months for him.
Yeah, of course. His problem was a little bit injured then we're again injured. When he can play and play and play, I think then he can also make the same progression and to come back to United like a man.
Well, I think the second half, where they made us work hard and they started to press the ball and became, they were pretty aggressive in their game, and I thought that was good for us. We got a couple of knocks, but they're just knocks. That's all. Please, good result. Some good finishing in the first half. Some good football in the first half.
You just say knocks, that's good, because it was a worry with Wayne Rooney coming off at the end.
Yeah, it was just a knock in the ankle. Both of them are knocks in the ankle, but they'll be okay.
You talked about confidence before this game. Ruud van Nistelrooy a hat-trick, that's going to do any harm. He was a little bit bothered he didn't get a goal in Asia, so that's good for him tonight.
Yeah, but his play's been really good. His movement, terrific. In behind him 2 or 3 times tonight again. No, it's good for him. And the Ruud's that type of person. Goals are the most important thing in his life, and when he's scoring, it's hard to get him off it.
What do you think of Roy Keane for 90 minutes, and how important was that tonight?
Well, he got the 90 minutes. That's the most important thing. He didn't flag in any stage of the game. I thought that he coped to it very well.
And overall, now you've had the 7 games. Are you happy going into the serious stuff?
We've got to where we want to be. I think that Ryan Giggs had a bit of a virus today. We didn't